I'm Felix.
And I'm here with the one and only Blue Rich Hop. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Tired. Just
Tired.
finished an 11-hour shift. Know what I'm saying?
11 hours. You working hard,
Yeah, working hard.
putting in that work outside of music and in music.
Big Amazonian.
Yeah.
That's a grown man shift right there. I couldn't, working after 8 hours. Oh, maybe. Because,
Hey,
it's
bro.
awful. That place is draining, but, not many people can work those long, long shifts, you know what I'm saying? And still get up and do what you got to do. You know what
Right.
I'm
Honestly, after working 2 full-time jobs, I feel like I could do anything at this point.
saying? I respect that. Definitely.
20 hours a day, bro.
Yeah. You don't, and like, when's your day off, too? Like, you work kind of like back to back for a while, right?
Yeah, and then my only day off was Thursday and Saturday. Not even really, because I worked the other two jobs. I worked the morning job Thursday and Friday. So I only had off from Amazon Thursday and Saturday,
All right.
and the other job Saturday, Sunday.
We appreciate you coming here after working, busting your ass for so long. Appreciate you, man. It's an honor to have you here.
Appreciate you, bro.
So, real quick, how long have you been doing music?
I've been doing music since Pampers. Came out the womb spitting rhymes.
What
Nah, but yeah, since I was very little.
What exactly got you interested in music?
To be honest with you, I don't know. I used to listen to a lot of like Tech Nine, Eminem,
Mm.
Chris Calico, like them underground rappers. Eminem not underground, but Tech Nine and they still underground and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like fast rap. That's why I rap
Yeah.
fast and stuff like that. It's in my DNA.
What was like so appealing about it?
I don't know. Just like how the hell can this dude spit that many lyrics in a matter of seconds? It just didn't make no sense to me.
No, I feel you. Some of these, like, you know how there's people who I feel like are born to be artists, people who are born to do certain things.
But
Those people are definitely born to be. I don't like to just say rappers because there's a difference. You know what I'm saying? They're
Right.
artists. You're an artist. You know what I'm saying?
right.
This is what you're born to do. You're great at it. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking about your career, how has music played a role in helping you navigate through some of the challenges in your life?
Well, to be honest with you, bro, music is just it's a getaway from absolutely everything. The second I throw them headphones on, I record all my own music. So second I throw them headphones on, I throw on a beat. Like I'm just in a whole different world, away from all the BS, all the all the problems, quote unquote. I mean, you can't, run away from them. You gotta deal with them in the end of the day. But
Yeah.
you know,
I at one point was making music myself, and for me it was the same thing. It was like getting away from problems, and it was a way for me to get my thoughts aligned and on paper. That way I wouldn't spend so much time overthinking. Like, is that something that helps you out with maintaining yourself balanced and
right.
putting your thoughts and feelings on something?
And honestly, bro, I'm not a person that's like really good at expressing themselves like in a regular conversation.
Right.
But then there's my music.
Yeah.
That's how I let it all out that way.
Yeah.
And every artist is gonna say that.
Hmm.
But like me, I don't know if you really listen to my music. I don't really like extend on like any type of like topics,
Yeah.
stuff like that in the real world. I keep it within myself. Like I literally anything I make is based off something that I just went through yesterday,
Mm.
or last week, or literally at that very moment, and I have the studio available to me at that moment. You know what I'm saying? Like
You kind of use it almost like I wouldn't say as a journal, but like getting your like whatever you have in your head, you get it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, definitely a journal because I mean I don't put out all that music. There's music that artists make that is really for themselves.
mm,
This is my art. It's my craft. And not everything that I'm gonna make, I'm gonna want to share with the world. Like
that's true.
sometimes I'm just gonna want to get it off my chest,
Just for yourself, almost.
right?
I
Just to
respect
feel
that.
good about it at the end of the day. Like, oh, okay, cool, I got it off,
I respect that.
and then I made something out of it. And not necessarily it gotta be shown to the world, but some of those tracks, you know,
Might as well, you know.
yeah,
People can be like relate to some of those situations that you go through, you know.
exactly.
In your journey as a musician, what has been the most challenging experience that you've faced?
Um, I feel like just networking and marketing stuff like that. I feel like in the last 2 years, I've really been building up, working on my campaign as an artist and stuff like that. But life. You go through life, you gotta take care of things. I have a daughter and stuff like that. Beautiful daughter. She 8 months. Jadiza. She's so beautiful.
Queen.
No,
For real,
congratulations
bro. You know what I'm
on the new
saying? So
baby.
it's like I'm always working. I'm always making sure I'm working, making sure I got what I need to take care of my daughter, making sure she got what she need. Because if she don't got what she need, I'm not doing my job.
Mm-hmm. Father of the year over here, man.
Yeah.
To do all the things that you do and be a parent on top of that and thriving. Not many people built like you, man. Keep it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, reflecting on your toughest moments in life, how did your musical expression kind of evolve? You know what I'm saying? Did you see yourself kind of going from one certain type of rap to a different type that been more appealing to you?
Mm, I don't know. I feel like what I make is me,
Yeah.
and it's like I feel like I said, I make shit based off what I go through. So it's like I don't know. The more mature that my mind get, it's the more elevated the music sounds. Like we could go back and listen to a bunch of old music of mine and be like, damn, this hard.
Yeah.
But then you listen to the stuff that I just made today, yesterday, last week, and you be like, shit.
It's different.
It's a different type of hunger. Like, and I'm only gonna get hungrier. Like, I feel like I'm not even hungry enough yet.
Yeah.
Like, and you listen to some of the stuff I made the last couple weeks and months, and be like, yo, he's on to something.
Yeah.
Me being the one making the music, I'm like, nah, I'm not there yet. I got a couple, and I'm like, yeah, I could really do something with it, and I just gotta really take the time, put in the effort, and be strategic on how I'm gonna put the things together. But other than that, that's the only thing that's been my problem over the years. But I'm getting it together slowly and steady.
Yeah.
Honestly,
So is
all it does
music,
is just takes time and patience.
yeah. So is music something that you plan on doing, for a long
Forever,
time, forever?
never gonna stop.
Respect it.
I will keep going till I'm making thousands of dollars off my music. I don't care.
You're
I don't
95.
care if I'm the 30, 40-year-old rapper that blows up. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll keep going. Eventually, I don't even need to blow up. I just need a fan base. A dedicated fan base, at least over 1,000 people. I'm set. I don't even need to blow up. I'm making money off my music that way.
It's true. I mean, you've been doing it for a while, but you're still young. And I mean, the way you rap, the thing like how you write your things, the things that you say, it shows your experience doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to continue to grow. Like you said earlier, how like if you look back to some of the older stuff that you made and compare it to stuff now, it's still you, but it's apparent that you've grown not only as a person but as an artist.
Yep.
And like you gotta respect that, and like keep doing you, man. You're gonna blow up. Even if it's like my opinion, I might be biased, but I think you're on the verge of something, you know what I'm saying? It's just like all this adversity that you've been going through, all the bullshit you gotta deal with,
Shush.
it's not for nothing. You know what
You
I'm
already
saying?
know.
Yeah.
Before the camera got turned on.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, man. Keep pushing, man. How do you see your musical journey evolving in the future, considering the lessons that you learned?
um, I really just believe that if I keep pushing, just keep working, keep being patient, everything is just gonna fall into place. Like as long as I don't get ahead of myself when something good happens, or get manipulated into something that's not good, you know, I'll be straight. I have good people in my corner.
Mm.
It's just really based off how much I want it.
remember when we first started out this podcast, I tried to promote. I told you about that. So I went, I reached out to a couple promoting places to try to get like our podcast out there, and I got taken advantage of. I ended up paying for followers without like. So if you go on my Instagram, follow me on Instagram, JCMX. I have about like 2,000 followers, and about 1,500 of those people are not real. so,
Christ.
so it's just like there will be situations where you might get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Oh,
That's
luckily you're
trash,
not as
It's
gullible as I am.
bro. Of course I am. It's happened
As
plenty of times. I done got scammed thousands of dollars for this music shit. That's one reason why. It's funny because I made the little reel for the new song I'm gonna post in 2 weeks. It's called Feline. Follow me on Instagram at Lou_Rich_hot. You know what I'm saying? And go check out that new content. But yeah, like I posted that content on TikTok, and somebody commented, and like, yeah, I'm surprised you're not famous. Oh yeah,
yeah, no,
me
like,
too.
They
But
try
it's
to,
only because like you just gotta put your chips in the right spot. If you're not, you're kind of just doing nothing. Like,
you gotta push yourself.
I said, like I've spent thousands of dollars. I then got schemed out of thousands of dollars trying to market and promote in the wrong places. And you know what I'm saying? We here where we at. We just, keep learning lessons, and just make better decisions at the end of the day. I mean, I can't turn back time. I can't get my money back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I made that back, but
That's the point.
not like I'm going to get my money back. Like, it's already taken. Like,
you
I
live
just
and
got
you
to
learn,
keep
right?
working. Yeah, you just live and you learn. So,
That's the only thing that we can do. It's frustrating. It's annoying. Pisses me off, but it's lessons that we learn from. It's how we grow. It's all that stuff. It's unfortunate that we got to go through that stuff. We got to lose money. Like me, I look stupid because I've been going through all the followers that I have and trying to delete them. Taking me hours to get rid of them.
yeah, that happened
Yeah.
on another. I had 2 Instagram accounts, and one I had 10K on it, but I ain't even gonna say who I paid for those followers, but just know, bro, from Connecticut. He
Yeah.
gave me 50.
Hey,
But you know what I'm saying?
there's nothing better than that organic growth, though. Like getting followers organically and putting that work in and that effort to
No,
like
yeah, and it's all about.
advertise yourself.
So another thing I've been trying, like I've done a lot more this year, like performing and going outside, going to other people's performances and stuff like that, supporting. I done probably gotten between like 200 to 500 followers doing that within the last 6 months.
Oh damn.
So being
yeah, it's like
being that you have a kid now, right? How do you balance like music with that?
um
Do you have people that help you out with like your child and whatnot?
yeah, absolutely. So the situation with my baby is I don't like me and my baby mother, we have joint custody, but I don't have her every day.
Right.
Like I have her a couple days throughout the week,
Yeah.
and then every other weekend,
Okay.
stuff like that. So I mean, regardless, if I always find the time to make music. Like it don't really take long to make a song, especially the way I make it and how I make it. It takes probably like an hour or two to make something. I'm not really sacrificing much of my time of the day to make anything.
Do you feel like having a kid has influenced the way that you write? So, like I remember at one point I was living in New York and I was working with a cousin of mine and I tried to play some music and he was like, no, don't play that. And I'm like, why not? And he's like, I have kids and, I don't play that type of music because like I'm thinking about them, right? Has like your music shifted in that aspect where you're careful of like how you write your music just because, you want to maybe write something that's gonna be so influential that your child, when she grows up, right? You say you have a daughter.
Mhm.
When she grows up, she's gonna listen to it. She's gonna like take that and listen to it, and it's gonna help her in a sense.
You gonna laugh at my answer? Hell no.
Yeah.
I gotta make whatever I can make to put myself in a stepping stone,
Right.
you know, and just like, any other artist that has children, you know, they children gonna vibe out. My daughter gonna grow old.
Right.
She gonna love any music that I got going because she's been listening to it since she was in her mother's belly.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
She'll
So
be
it's
like,
like,
that's daddy music right there.
yeah. So it's like,
Uh,
like, maybe come certain situations, I may make certain type of music,
Mhm.
but that's in the near dear future. Right now, I'm just kind of running and gunning, trying to make whatever. Like,
yeah,
Right.
all it take is one song. Feel
that's
me?
true.
One song and the right work.
Yeah.
That's all it
Absolutely.
takes.
Right.
So that's, when that time come, I'll make more like fortified music. But right now, I'm just doing whatever. Like I'm just shooting.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. It's whatever.
Question for you. So let's say like, because I don't remember the exact quote, but it was basically a quote from Mike Tyson saying that the worst thing God can do is give everything that you want when you're not ready. You know what I'm saying? If you were to blow up tomorrow, I mean, like you go to bed tonight, you wake up, and now you have 1 million followers.
I'm ready.
You ready?
But it don't work like that. You
No.
got to be a little bit more specific because I could have 1 million followers and still be broke.
Okay. So let's say, you know, tomorrow, you wake up and all your streams.
Opportunity obviously would be different, right? Because
Yeah.
I have a different type of status on social media and more people know who I am, quote unquote, right? But yeah, you still have 1 million followers and still literally have
Be nothing.
no fucking money. Be nothing. Like,
What's I don't say what's more important to you, but like all the grinding and all that stuff. It's just, are you chasing more of the notoriety, the fame, or more of the money for it, or is it for yourself?
I'll say kind of all of the above. Like, obviously, motivation and the goal changed. Obviously, after I had a daughter, like, obviously it was more for myself. Like, obviously I'm gonna take care of my family, but I'm tired of working.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm tired of working, and if I could just kick my feet up for the rest of my fucking life and not do a thing, obviously, when you get to that point, you gotta utilize your money, invest, make business decisions and stuff like that to keep making money
Yeah.
and not just have $1 million and blow through that shit in a couple years. You know what I'm saying? But
Couple weeks too.
yeah, shit, a couple weeks. I'm not saying anything, but you know. I mean, spend me a couple, spend me a look bad, yeah. But, yeah, I'm definitely doing it for the baby though. Trying to make sure that, the future for the baby is sturdy and superior, and so secure that there's nothing that my daughter gonna have to worry about,
That's
15, 20 years down the line.
so every parent will want, right?
Yeah, right. Every
Their
parent
kid to grow up stable.
any good parent will want that for their children.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's to me, it's like it's crazy that there's parents out there who will kind of be jealous of their child. You know what I'm saying? Like they see their kids starting to really grow and like prosper, and then they feel some type, and you know,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
I'm glad I don't have I have that type of parent. My father maybe, but
mom's very supportive and everything.
oh yeah, my mom is an overachiever to begin with.
Oh.
I could blow up tomorrow. My mom would be she not blinking me any different. Like, because in the end of the day, she's still gonna be like, yo, I did more than you anyways. Because my mom's done a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? So, she's always done everything in her power to make sure that all of her children are good. Me being the eldest, my two brothers, she's always made sure that we all good, take us out on vacations. Like, just things that some parents can't really do for their children at all.
Yeah, 100%.
And those are things that my mom didn't really get as a child. Like my mom was an adult very early.
Mm. She was.
So yeah, my mom had me when she was like 15, going on 16. She was graduating high school. Like she had me in her arm
Oh
when
wow.
she graduated. Yeah, yeah. And she was taking care of my uncles from young ass age because my grandmother used to work a lot. So
Do you ever like, I guess, notice like when it comes to your daughter and like say you're spending time with her or this and that, do you ever notice that you might have some traits that your mom has? You know what I'm saying? Like there are things that I'll do that I'm like, damn, like I'm just like my dad.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh for sure, being a good parent.
Yeah.
Being there, like just like I love my daughter to death. Like 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 no other. Like bro, I kid you not. Like oh, move mountains.
Yeah.
Oh, destroy universes. This little girl, like
Thanos snapped them
on
out.
some Omni Man stuff. Like I'm Viltrumite taking your planet. Like
Shout out Omni Man.
for real. But um, definitely when it comes to like just how I am as a parent. Obviously, I'm not a female, but as a parent in general, I like take all of it from my mother because, like I said, she's done everything,
Mm.
everything, everything and anything that she could do to make sure that we straight, and I will always do that for my daughter. You know, every time because my mom helped me so much with the baby now. No, I always tell her I'm like, you know, I know I'm saving for this, but when you have my daughter, like, don't use your money.
Yeah.
That's my baby. I don't care. Like $200-300, like cool.
Yeah.
Spend it. You need to get diapers. You need to get formula for my daughter. Get it. I'm working and you taking care of my daughter. You don't need to spend a penny. You spend my money. What you need to spend your money for? That's not your child. That's your granddaughter. You love her to death. I understand, but that's just me. Like I'm not a bum.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like, yeah, mom. Yeah, you gonna have to go buy that. Like, hell no, that's bummy as hell. Like, I'm gonna always make sure my daughter got everything she needs.
That's what's up. Like, it's unfortunate that I have to say like, we need more fathers like you. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you're going to have a child, whether it's planned or not, shit happens. We all
Yeah,
know that. You
right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
But at the end of the day, it's like,
I feel like 85% of the time it's not planned.
yeah,
So
85% of the time, what?
it's not
it's
planned.
not planned.
It's not planned.
Yeah,
Shit, I feel like 90 sometimes.
maybe 95. Maybe it's a slim 5%
You
that
actually plan it
actually
out.
plan it, and it's like, whew,
What do you say for you? It was planned or it wasn't
hell
planned?
no, that wasn't true.
So when
Not
you
one bit.
so when you heard these news, right, and you heard that your baby's mother was pregnant, like, what was your reaction to that?
I was excited.
You were
I'm
excited?
happy to be a father.
That's awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
At the end of the day, it's like it's your responsibility, right? You chose to do these actions that led to
right.
having a baby. So
I decided
take
to bring life
ownership.
to this earth.
Right.
I'm going to take care of it. You know what I'm saying?
My respect.
Hear that?
Take
Okay?
care of your
I'm
children.
gonna say.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Take care of your
listen,
children.
but
Pay your child support.
yeah, because the government will come for that. You know what I'm saying?
Regardless, if they even like, if you don't want it, right? I hear that regardless, they still make you pay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
they don't make you pay. It's like you at that point you're like paying the government's baby. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even yours anymore. It's the government's.
Hey, are we even ourselves? No.
No, I just
Listen,
so like, in what ways do you hope your music can kind of inspire others who are going through similar situations that you've been through in the past, present, or even future?
um, to just hold your head high, and, and music is the safest space ever. That's why I rap the way I do. That's why I make music the way I do. That's why I melodize the way I do, because it's safe. It's a good space. Music has always been something that brings people together. Maybe not in the last decade because of how music has like been crumbling
Yeah.
and like, but that's how I make music. Like I just want everybody to get together, have a good time, maybe certain points in a song they could relate. Like,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? But in the end of the day, I may have a couple pow pow songs in me, but like that's not the type of stuff that I make. Like,
It's not what you're trying to like really promote. It's just
nah,
things that
not
you've been
really.
through.
Yeah, just stuff that I go through. How I handle it. How I feel about it. What other people feel about it. Like, just stuff like that. Simple stuff. Nothing too crazy.
What would you say is one of like the struggles or challenges that you kind of speak the most on in your music that you've been through? So, a lot of people been through poverty. A lot of people been through like abuse and in the house. Like, is there something that you feel comfortable sharing that you kind of speak about in your music, and it's a way that you use to kind of you just said now that you want people to hold their head high. So, is there one of like those situations that you try to promote for people to keep on going strong?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I go through depression. I mean, there's great part of the human population that goes through depression. Um, you know, I think we've all suffered some heartbreak.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely. Right.
some point in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm saying so. I think those are the two main things, and then just how not necessarily. I don't give people ways to deal with it. I mean, when people listen to music, sometimes they take what people say and they utilize that as that.
Mm.
And if people do that with my music, cool. I'm
Right.
happy for whoever would listen to my music and use it as a way to help their depression and you know lower their anxiety and stuff like that.
Mm.
'Cause that's what it does for me.
Kind of
You
helps you
know?
kind of get that because, like you said earlier, like I kind of relate to that where I can't really express how I'm feeling if we're just talking.
Right,
Unless I'm like
right,
I'm
right,
close with you. Um, but for me, it's the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like this doing this is very therapeutic to me. Just
right.
talking. Um, so I definitely relate to that. I'm saying, and I definitely, sometimes I tell some of my friends, it's like, okay, even if you don't want to get into therapy, I understand that sometimes it's uncomfortable talking to someone that you don't know, but try to find a hobby or something that you can kind of, I want to say distract yourself, but use as an outlet. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure music is your outlet.
Oh yeah,
This
100%.
this is my outlet.
Not really much. I mean, I do other stuff, but
It's true.
number one top of the list is definitely music, of course.
I
I
mean,
feel some type of way. I'm going through something. If I'm in front of my mic, you're likely gonna see a story or something when we're making something.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially like it's important, especially for like a man, because we don't really have those like um people in a sense or those outlets that we could really like express ourselves. And so, I was just coming over here listening to a video, and the guy was speaking on like challenges that he's been through in his life, and he mentioned how 80% of like suicides are male because we don't have that like ability to make ourselves vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned that music is like safe for
hmm
you. So is that, you become vulnerable, and that way you have like that one-on-one moment where you connect with yourself and you run through your thoughts and you let it out. Is that
yeah,
what it is for you?
nah, yeah, for sure. And that's men. We warriors. We hold the toughest things in through the roughest moments in life, and some of us are talented and have the ability to do something that helps us just deter away from that. And not everybody can. That's why there is such a high percentage rate of males that commit suicide
Right.
because not everybody has the ability to just get their mind away from the problems and the things that they're going through.
So a lot of us don't really reach our potential.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes life gets in the way, situations gets in the way. What is some strategies that you kind of utilize to stay focused so you can reach your potential?
Um, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you, bro. I don't have no specific strategy. I just keep making music,
Yeah.
honestly. And every time like because I always make something different and I always like melodize different or I say something differently on a track that right there just that's enough motivation for me to just keep going. Especially I already have my own stuff. I mix and master on, all the tracks and stuff like that. Like I don't need to wait on anything. If I want to make something, I make it right then and there. Like the second you drop me off, if I want to make something when I get home, I can just make something right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta go book no time. I don't gotta wait until 8 o'clock at night to go record like or some like
Just do it.
yeah, just me being able to create and constantly create is just what keeps me motivated. It's so bad to the point where I really don't listen to other music, like because I have so much music, I just listen to myself. It sounds very self-centered, but it's just like I have so much homework, like I could study off and continue to make different stuff. So it's like, and
That yeah.
obviously I'm not saying like I'm a doormat. Like I don't not listen to other people and other artists and stuff like that. I have my select, artists that I listen to, but and that I, study and do homework off. But, I have hundreds of songs.
That
Maybe
right
not
there.
out,
It's like
but I have hundreds of songs that, I listen to and then when I go to the next track I'll be like, okay, I could do this better.
You learn from your past.
Yeah. And that's how each song gets better and better and better every single time I make a song.
so it's reflecting, it's being consistent and also just um
Having the ability to create when I want to.
yeah, and the discipline to just keep on going and, create.
Bro, it's hobby. Like it's just a habit now. Like I can't go a week without at least making at least one song.
Gonna
So
get
there's something that gets created every week, at least.
gonna get that itch whenever it's like it's been too long and you haven't like man I gotta.
Bro, I get itchy after 2 days, bro. Like, not even, bro. After making one song, like I'll finish it, I'll listen to it probably like 10 or 15 times, and I'm like, fuck, I want to make another song.
It's just like
But like I don't force myself to because then that's when I don't make the best music. Like I don't wait too long, but I don't strain myself too much to the point where I actually go to make the music and it's not what I want.
yeah.
But I wait long enough to when I go make it, I got so much hunger and drive that whatever I'm spinning, it's gonna be some motor blazing heat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's a balance, you kind of have
yeah.
to like not starve yourself, but make yourself kind of hungry for an
And
appetizer.
and the reason I do that like that now is because I've already done it. Like, and obviously when it comes to the point where I blow up and I'm in a studio 24/7. Exactly what I've done already is what I'm gonna do in the future. So what I do now is what I'm gonna do in the future because I don't want to strain myself. Like
Yeah,
there's plenty of artists that be like, yeah, and we're not talking just regular artists, we're talking celebrity artists that they talk about. Oh, we bang out the EP a day, album a day. Fuck no, you ain't catching me doing that.
that's absurd.
You get my best work, maybe 1-2 songs out the day, and then I need rest
Yeah,
because my brain not working like that, and
it's gonna exhaust
two,
yourself.
my vocals not gonna work like that because I do a lot of different stuff with my voice. It's not just I don't have one flow and one sound. Like people like that, those type of people can make like fucking 5-6 songs in like a couple hours because they don't do nothing different.
Yeah, it's
They
just
make the
same
same
stuff
song 6 different beats that sound the same.
over and over and over and over.
Those are the people that can make music fast because they're not doing nothing different. I do all types of different stuff. I try to create different bridges, different melodies, you know, have certain speeds, use different pitches of my voice. That strains my voice, regardless if I'm drinking tea or not. It still happens. It's still like I'm gonna get raspy. It's just throat gonna get sore. Like shit happens, bro. Like
But
this
that's
is exactly why I make music the way I make it now because it's efficient. It keeps me at a point where I'm like, all right, I know I'm gonna always want to make a song, but not at the expense of me not actually wanting to make a song. Because I've made songs on days that I didn't want to make the song, but there's always reasons behind it. Like, for example, the way I master my music, I pay for something to master it monthly. So, and I'm not giving up the sauce. Like, niggas can eat mad sausage because I'm not giving up the sauce. If you with me and you know what it is.
Can't give you out the keys.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
can't give out the keys, bro. But I pay for that monthly. So it's like, all right, I made a song last week. I gotta pay, like, literally the song that I just played for you. I made that song. I'm not saying I didn't want to make music yesterday. I did for sure because I hadn't made a song in like a week and some change. And I was like, but the time that I had to make it, I needed to get it done immediately because literally hours, not even 2-3 hours later, I got charged for the subscription. I ain't trying to pay for that right now.
Yeah.
I will next week because I'm probably not gonna make nothing until next week. So why am I gonna pay for that right now if I'm not gonna do nothing with it right now? That's just a week that I'm gonna waste.
Yeah, exactly.
So I try to time everything out and make sure I'm doing everything in a timely manner when I do it. That's why I say it don't take me long to make the music, and especially like I said, like, you know, future come down the line, I'm gonna be traveling, being all these places. Like, I'm gonna need to be able to make a song quick. Let me get a feature with some big wig artist. Like, niggas not gonna be cool with me just sitting in the corner writing something for like 3 hours or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, I need to be able to make something in like 30-40 minutes.
That's true.
Maybe even 10-15 on some hot shit. But like, nah, that's exactly why I make music like this now. Like, and I don't really write anything anymore either. Like, I freestyle everything. Like,
Oh, damn, man, that's different.
majority, like, and I'm not saying I could just like we could throw on a beat right now and I go crazy. Like, I'm a situational freestyler. Like, I'm making a song, I'm a freestyle tape for tape. Like, because I could do that. I have the ability and I have the talent to do it now, and it's something I've developed because it wasn't something I always could do. I used to write a lot of my music when I started making music. I still do it now, but it only comes like when I want to say something specific.
Yeah.
Or like I want to say something more articulate, or like I can't come up with a punchline, so I end up writing one down and creating it that way. That's why I don't. Bree the only one that really says this, and I'm not saying other people don't, but it's just how detailed Bree says it. She's like, you could tell when I'm freestyling and when I write some things because of how articulate it sounds.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I'm not articulate when I freestyle, but I'm more creative. Like, I'm freelancing. I'm doing what I want to do. Like, it's more when I have something written, it's more set.
Yeah.
You know, like when it comes to the melody and how I'm gonna spit it, and then how obviously fluent it sounds because I'm reading the words.
You kind of setting up like a delivery for it.
Yeah, I mean that's like how it is with every take that I do. I practice a little flow, delivery, melody, however I'm gonna spit it, and that's the take. And then I go on to the next one, then I go on to the next one, then I go on to the next one. Seamless, it's just easy. It's like I'm fucking tying a shoe, bro.
Yeah, it's muscle memory at this point. You know.
Yeah.
So lastly, if you wanted our viewers at home to take away one thing from your story, not only as a person but as a musician, what would that be?
To keep going. If you make music, don't stop making music. One day, you're gonna make it. We done seen all types of BS music blow up in the last decade. And we ain't talking like literally bullshit, like dirt. So if you're a good artist, don't sleep on yourself. Just keep pushing, just keep grinding, because one day you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it where you want to be. I'm gonna make it where I want to be. I'm not there now, but I am gonna get there because I believe in myself. I believe in what I do. You know, the people that's around me believe in me. That's all I need. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? So
There's also a fan base out there for everything you do, you know. So just gotta go out there, put yourself out there and find it.
Fact.
Well, guys, it's been an honor. Appreciate you for coming on, bro.
Of course, bro. Appreciate you, bro, for bringing me on. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and shout out, where people could find you, follow you.
Yeah, you can find me on just about anything at Lou Rich Hot. Instagram Lou_Rich_Hot. My YouTube is Lou Rich Hot Official. You can find me on all platforms at Lou Rich Hot. Shout out to Mom Dukes. Shout out to my daughter. Shout out to my cameraman Fluff. Shout out to Black Goat Productions. Feel me? Shout out to the Horizon Mind podcast for bringing me on here. We had a great time. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man. Well, it's been real, guys. It's X signing out.
It's Felix.
And,
It's Lou Rich Hot.
yes, sir.
Peace.
Take care, guys.